In the meantime, while it's cooking and boiling, you put all your stuff away. So then you don't have a big mess to clean up later. Small tip. What's up guys, Stephanie Garcia here. Today I am going to make spinach rice. So keep watching and we'll see how it goes. Okay, so first step we're going to do is we got our olive oil in here. We're going to let that warm up and then we're going to put our rice in there. To check to see if your oil is hot enough, you want to grab a piece of rice and just put it in there. And if it moves like that, how it's moving, your oil is hot enough. So go ahead and put that in. Alright. So then we want to stir it up. Let it brown. Oh, I have it on, I have a gas stove and I have it like on a medium heat, like number 6. So I'm going to just let that brown right there. And off to the side in the measuring cup, I'm going to put 2 cups of water. So I have my 2 cups of water. And I'm going to put a tablespoon of tomato chicken bouillon. Gotta keep stirring this so this doesn't burn. 1 tablespoon in my cup of water. And then I'm going to add some onion powder. Some garlic powder. Some oregano crushed leaves. Just a splash of it. Ooh. And then also some cumin. I like to put a lot of cumin, so whenever we have our cumin, we open in one of these packets. We open it and and we put it in a plastic bag. Okay, my rice is burning, so we gotta add our 1 8-ounce can of tomato sauce. And turn down the heat. Okay, so we're going to mix that around so it gets on all of the rice. And it helps it get its color. Okay, let's put our cumin in our mixture. We're going to mix it up. Okay, I have some frozen onions that I'm going to put in here for a little more flavor. Hopefully it doesn't mess it up. We have our frozen onions. Okay. I'm going to pour my water mixture in there. And I'm also going to add some garlic. Some already minced garlic. You can buy this container at the grocery store usually. I'm just going to add like a half a tablespoon of that in here. It's like half. Put that in there. It's already starting to boil, if you can see, but I'm going to mix it up real good. Now usually before I put the top on to let this cook, I will taste the sauce or taste the juice to see if I like it. So but first I'm going to add a little pepper because I like mine to be a little bit more spicy. Oh, that's a lot. We'll add a little bit more onion powder and a little bit more garlic powder. Okay, and then we're going to taste it. Give it a little more cumin. And mix, mix, mix. I'm gonna turn the heat up a little bit more so the water could start boiling. And turn it back to 6 or 7. Smells good already. Let me taste it. Tastes a little salty, but I don't know. We'll see how it turns out. Alright, so we'll let that cook and boil for a little while. In the meantime, while it's cooking and boiling, you put all your stuff away, so then you don't have a big mess to clean up later. Small tip. So after we let it cook and boil, then we're gonna reduce the heat to probably like 2 or 3, and put the cover on and let it cook for 20 minutes. And you don't want to take the cover off because you want all the steam and moisture to go into the rice, and you don't want it to be soggy. So yeah, and I'll show you what it looks like at the end. But it's looking like it's gonna be pretty flavored and pretty good, and hopefully my daughter approves. She likes Spanish rice. She is the judge and the jury of Spanish rice, so if she likes it, then I know I did it enough. Doesn't, then she still has to eat it. Okay, so keep watching to see the end result. Okay, so this is the boiling consistency you want it at. You want to make sure your pan is centered too around the heat. I have it on a big burner, so it's heating it really fast. And since it's already boiling, I'm going to reduce the heat, and I'm going to put on the timer. And we're gonna let this cook for 20 minutes. So there we go. Reduce the heat to 2. Put on the lid. Oh, this lid is too small. Woo! Let's see if it works, but I don't know. This lid is too small. We'll put on 20 minutes. We'll let that cook. Okay, so the next thing that we're gonna cook with the rice, with our meal, is a can of pinto beans. I'm gonna warm them up. I like this brand, Sun Vista. I'm gonna warm them up and then add some seasoning, some cheese, and then smash them a little bit because my daughter likes refried pinto beans. So that'll probably be another video. Right now we're mainly focused on the rice, but I just want to let you know what we're gonna have with the rice, which is these beans, and then we have some ground turkey, and we're gonna have ground turkey tacos. That's a typical meal for us. Pretty good. My daughter loves it. And we also have calabaza, which is zucchini. I'm gonna eat that too. Okay, our timer is almost up for our rice. We have 10 seconds left. But it looks like it's still pretty watery, so we'll probably let it cook for another 2 minutes, and then we'll turn off the heat and we'll let it sit for 5 minutes, and we'll see what happens then. But it's still boiling, so yeah, we're gonna let it boil for probably like another 2 minutes. For 2 minutes, and then I'm gonna turn off the heat and we're gonna let it sit for 5 minutes without taking the top off, and then we'll see how it turns out. Okay, so our rice is done. Alright. And we let it sit for 5 minutes. So when we take off the top, we want to make sure we don't get any of the juices from the top in there. So we're just gonna remove it. I just flip it up like that, and then take the juice. Let's set this over here. And then here goes the rice. So let's mix it up. Let's see. Oh, so it looks a little kind of, it's okay, but I don't know if it's the texture I want it to be. Some of it is, but some of it looks mushy, but then some of it doesn't. So we'll see how it tastes. Looks like it tastes good. It has a nice color to it. Just hopefully it's not too salty. We're just mixing it up. And then it sits yeah, we'll see how it tastes.